First up, sample from vinyl. There are many reasons. One of them is that the samples you find on vinyl are just better. I promise you, you'll find better samples listening to records than you will on TrackLib. Even on YouTube. And honestly, don't use TrackLib, just use YouTube. No one's gonna fucking bite your shit, and you're not gonna get in trouble. Another reason is that vinyl has a fullness, the warm texture, and it has this just thickness that sounds lovely. And if you're sampling on TrackLib or YouTube, your sounds are gonna have an emptiness feeling to them, and it's just gonna leave your beats sounding incomplete and like they're missing something, when in reality they're technically not missing anything. It's just the fact that you used a bad sample to start with. Even if it's a good sounding sample, the fact that it is not coming from vinyl originally makes it not a great sample. Alright, tip number 2 is gonna be move quick. You don't need to be like, oh, but what if there's one little second in the song that I missed that's the most banger part ever? Like, fuck it, alright? You don't need to do that. You can scan quick. Wait until something catches your ear and gives you the feeling that's like, damn, son, that's fire. Something that will stop you in your tracks. Nope, 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 nope. Nothing. This song's just not giving me the vibe. It doesn't have what I'm looking for, so let's move quick. Let's not listen to the entire 3 minutes, because that's 3 minutes that I could not spend. Tip number 3, don't settle for something that's not actually great. That sample, not bad. I could use it. But is it really speaking to me? No. I could fuck around and say, I just want to make a beat. I'm impatient. And I could just go make a beat. But I'm trying to sample like a beast. So I'm not going to be like, well, let's just fuck around. I'm looking for a banger here. So I'm going to find a banger. And I'm not going to settle for something that's not a banger. Tip number 4. Sample stuff from the late 60s, early 70s. Keep it late 60s, early 70s. Primarily early 70s, because that's just the sweet spot of where shit sounds the best and where you're going to find the best samples. So do that. And late 70s is aight. So don't avoid it, but stick to early 70s mostly, because that's the sweet spot. Don't sample 80s shit, or else your shit is not going to sound like authentic boom bap. Number 5. Judge a book by its cover. What is the cover saying to you? This looks pretty dope, so I'm gonna sample it. If this cover was like, it looks kind of whack, low key, then fuck it, toss it. Why? Because the cover of an album is an expression of the artist, and if you're not vibing with that, there's a better chance that you're not vibing with the music. So if you're trying to just find bangers quick, toss it. Number 6. If it ain't working, don't stick with it. Move on. Damn, I don't know. This sample's just... It's a fire sample, but it's just not working. I guess I'll try for another hour. Fuck that, alright? Just go back to the sampling and find a banger sample. Come back to it if you really have to. Number 7. Maintain awareness of what you're doing. Are you making an exceptional banger, or are you fucking around for fun? What is your task? Maintain awareness of what you're doing and stay clear-headed, level-headed, zoomed out, aware of what's going on. Don't get tunnel vision and find yourself 2 hours later with a piece of shit. Number 8 is follow this rule for knowing if it's a fire sample or not. Imagine you're just chilling, maybe you're on your phone or some shit, and there's music playing in the background. If the music sticks out so much that it takes your attention away and it's like, oh shit, yo, run that back, then boom, that's a banger sample. Another good way to do it is imagine yourself at peak performance, the highest level of what you could become. That person, what would they do? Would they use some sample like this? Or would they keep looking for something even better? Or you can say, what would the Alchemist do? What would fucking Dilla do? What would fucking Premier do? What would Ahmed 1 do? Number 9, stick to what you know best. Start with what you know is best. Let's say you just went digging the other day. You got 10 records. Start with the one that has the most potential. And then keep going. Keep going. Which one is my best record? Boom, let's listen. Next, 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 and so on. And finally, number 10. Remember who you are. You're not just some average beatmaker. You're a fucking beast of a beatmaker. Are you some whack sampler? Or are you a fucking God-driven beast sampler? Are you some whack type beat producer? Or are you a fucking creator of timeless bangers? And that's that, bitch. For more tips like this, check out the first link in the description. Fuck you. And don't forget to subscribe. Fuck.